Be me, mid-30s, recently divorced. Marriage didn't explode, it just wore down. Slow erosion, constant friction, same arguments on repeat. Money, chores, who was doing more, who was not listening. She was always angry, short fuse, sharp tone. The moment I jump on the game, that's when we need to deep clean the house. Every conversation felt like a test. I felt like no matter what I did, it landed wrong. We tried couples therapy, weekly sessions, communication worksheets, active listening, scheduled check-ins for about 3 months. It actually worked. We were calmer, more intentional, less reactive. Then old habits crept back in. Resentment never really left. Eventually we sat at the kitchen table, both exhausted, and admitted we were done after the divorce. She turned bitter fast. Everything became my fault. I wasted her time. I held her back. I changed after marriage. I kept my distance, told myself space was healthier. Months later, I hear through friends, she's dating a woman. I'm shocked. She never seemed like she was gay. Friends immediately start joking. Damn bro, you turned her gay. I hear she won't shut up about it. How amazing it is. How much better women are. How she finally feels heard. I find it kind of funny, if I'm honest. I'm also way less jealous. It's not another guy. Doesn't hit the same nerve. Part of me wonders, maybe this explains everything. Maybe she liked women all along. Maybe I was just the wrong category. Then months later, that theory collapses. I get a call late at night. It's her. Voice shaking, crying, sounds small, like a hurt puppy. She tells me the cops were called. Her girlfriend threatened to stab her. During an argument, she asks if I can come get her. I hesitate. She's been cruel since the divorce, but she sounds genuinely scared. I almost say no. Tell myself it's not my problem. Then I hear her sniffle again. I still care. Or maybe I just haven't learned how not to. I go. I pick her up. She gets in the car, and I notice a cut across her arm. Not deep, but fresh. Looks like it happened during a struggle. She collapses into tears immediately. Full body shaking, hyperventilating. I drive her back to my place. Tell her she can stay for a bit, just until she figures things out. Tell myself this is the last favor. I set up the spare room. Clean sheets, fresh towel, like she's a guest, not my ex-wife. Later that night, we're on the couch. She's venting. About the argument, about how fast things escalated, about how intense everything became. I listen. Don't interrupt. Just let her talk. Hours pass. She leans into me, eventually ends up lying on my chest. Then she tries to kiss me. I pull back immediately, but then a thought goes through my head. Threesomes with the ex-wife could go crazy, but I realize she's still my mean ex-wife. I tell her this isn't a good idea. She's clearly in a vulnerable headspace. This feels wrong. She takes it badly, gets angry, storms off to the spare room, slams the door. Some things never change. Next morning, she apologizes, says she crossed a line, thanks me for stopping it, says she agrees we shouldn't go there again. We make coffee, sit at the table, quiet, awkward. Then she starts venting, this time about the relationship itself, according to her. Says dating a woman wasn't what she expected, says the bedroom was amazing at first, but fizzled fast, too similar, no polarity, no one initiating after a while. Says no one wanted to take the bins out, or do the blue jobs, they just stare at them, waiting for the other to cave. Says their cycles synced, and once a month it was chaos, huge emotional blow-ups. Says they made impulsive decisions together, booked trips on a whim, bought furniture they couldn't afford, quit things dramatically. Says they blew through money fast, credit cards, impulse spending. Honestly, I've heard that happens with a lot of lesbian relationships. That's why the divorce rate is so high, especially if someone is new to the lesbian world. The veterans have probably learned how to deal with that stuff earlier in life. She stays with me for 2 weeks. She looks for new places, finds one with roommates. She asks me to help her move, but I say I can't, I'm busy. Felt like I've already overextended my help enough. Before she leaves, she hugs me, a long hug, says thank you, says she doesn't know what she would have done without me. A few days later, I get a gift basket, snacks, coffee, thank you card, I think. Maybe we're finally on good terms. We even end up at the same board game nights. It's fine, no tension, almost normal. Seems like we can be in the same room again with friends. 2 months pass. Then I get a letter from a lawyer. She's reopening the divorce settlement, wants to renegotiate, says the 50-50 split was unfair. I'm stunned. I made more money during the marriage. We had no kids. She walked away with half, which already favored her. I try to reach out. Texts, calls, nothing. I think she blew through all her money in her last relationship. I lawyer up. Round 2, this time online. Video calls, email chains. Judge shuts it down quickly. References original mediation. Says there's no material change in circumstances. Denies every argument. Case dismissed. Now we both have more lawyer fees. For nothing. I ask my lawyer if I can make her pay mine. He says it's unlikely, not worth chasing. I try one last time to ask her what she was even thinking. Still nothing. Friends hear about it, one by one. They stop inviting her, stop replying, got tired. She's been spiraling for a while, burning bridges, playing victim, repeating patterns. I don't really know what she's doing now, except for what I see when I occasionally stalk her Instagram. I'm done with white women, but I'm not switching to men either, not going gay like my ex.